This piano's out of tune.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Looking at Jake's form and shape, you gotta agree that this man really showed up for his character. To step into the boots of Elwood Dalton, a no-nonsense fighter, Jake underwent a grueling year-long training regimen that pushed him to the limits. Want to know how he did it? From insane fight choreography to brutal conditioning workouts, we're diving into the intense journey that turned Gyllenhaal into a total powerhouse, and he'll also tell you how you can do this routine too. Let's start from how it all began. When Jake Gyllenhaal signed on to play Elwood Dalton in Roadhouse, he knew the role would demand more than just acting. To realistically portray a former UFC fighter, he needed a complete physical transformation, and that's where his trainer, Jason Walsh, came in. Now, Jason Walsh is an expert MMA coach and celebrity trainer who owns the Los Angeles-based Rise Movement fitness facility. And let me tell you, he knows what he's doing. Walsh didn't just jump in blindly. He first studied what Gyllenhaal would need for the role, talked to the stunt team, director, and producer to understand what their needs were for Jake that would make his character believable in the ring and also outside. Walsh is no stranger to prepping actors for physically demanding roles and has worked with Gyllenhaal previously. He designed a rigorous training regimen that evolved over time and also brought high-tech tools like the Proteus motion machine and mobility drills to boost Gyllenhaal's range of motion. And we'll get to that in a minute. Together, they spent nearly a year fine-tuning Gyllenhaal's physique, with training sessions lasting about 1 to 1.5 hours every day, adjusting based on the shooting schedule. This partnership worked because Walsh knew exactly how to push Gyllenhaal, who already had an athletic base and a drive to push his limits. Now let's have a deeper look at his workout routine. Before Jake could bulk up for Roadhouse, Jason Walsh knew he needed mobility. Dalton's character needed to be able to get back up after a fall, possible punch or kick, and for that, Jake worked through a series of dynamic movements before each workout session to get the core body to mature up. These drills were often done using these sticks and helped increase range of motion and made Jake more agile on set. Walsh also emphasized joint mobility, particularly in the hips and shoulders, ensuring Jake could perform fight choreography without sacrificing movement. Second, Proteus motion drills. Walsh introduced Jake to the Proteus motion machine, a high-tech tool that measures strength, power, and acceleration in 3D. This machine helped Jake simulate real-life movements, mimicking the kinds of punches and explosive movements required in UFC fights. The machine provides resistance in all directions and allowed Walsh to train Jake's muscles more dynamically. These drills ensured that his body looked and performed like a seasoned fighter. They specifically used the Proteus machine to prime the nervous system, proper reception, learning movement patterns, and a lot for warming up joints and metabolic training. If you want to train but have no Proteus equipment, then don't worry. You can shadow box for 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off for 3 to 4 rounds. Third, isometric inverted row holds. Building endurance was a key focus in Jake's training, which is where isometric inverted row holds came in. This exercise involved Jake holding his body in a static position, under tension, while hanging from a bar. It worked wonders for his core strength and upper body stability. Just look at his focus and dedication. You can do the same. Hold for 30 seconds, take rest for 30, and repeat 2 more times. Walsh designed this to improve Jake's stamina at different joint angles and build mid-back strength and shoulder stability so he could maintain power even after long takes on set. Fourth, sled work. When it came to raw power and explosiveness, nothing beat sled work. Jake pushed weighted sleds across the gym floor. You can do 2 to 3 sets of each sled drill. Yes, it's a grueling exercise. Yes, you will sweat hard, but that's what you have to do to build all that stamina and strength, folks. Sled work does wonders for cardiovascular endurance, and Walsh added this to the routine to simulate the explosive bursts of energy needed in a UFC fight, especially for takedowns or fast-paced strikes. The resistance from the sled also helped Jake develop mental toughness as it pushed his limits. 5. Safety bar squat. Upper body strength is important, but just as important are the legs. For that, the safety bar squat was perfect. Using a specialized bar, Jake could focus on squatting deeper while maintaining balance, reducing strain on his shoulders to a minimum. This exercise strengthened his legs and core, giving him the lower body strength needed. You can do 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps. 6. Forearm drills. For those tight grips and strong punches, forearm drills were key. Jake worked on exercises like wrist curls and farmer's walks to build his forearm strength. This helped him hold grapples and throws during fight scenes, making his punches look powerful and authentic on screen. Fun fact, did you know that forearm strength correlates heavily to life expectancy? That's right, folks. 7th, offset loading bag drills. This added a unique challenge to Jake's training. By holding an unbalanced load, Jake was forced to engage his core and stabilize his body, mimicking the unpredictable movements in a fight. This built functional strength and improved his balance needed to stay grounded during intense action scenes. 8. Swiss bar floor press. To strengthen Jake's chest and shoulders without straining his joints, Walsh had him perform Swiss bar floor presses. Lying on the floor, Jake pushed the bar upward, focusing on controlled strength. This exercise boosted his upper body power and trained chest heavy by limiting range of motion, making his punches and grappling moves even more dynamic. If you have shoulder issues, floor presses can be of real help with that. Do 2 sets of 10 to 12 reps. 9. Chain push-up. For serious upper body power, Jake performed chain push-ups, where heavy chains were draped across his back. As he pushed up, the weight increased, creating extra resistance. This move built explosive strength in his chest, shoulders, and triceps. Chain push-ups are actually a great chest finisher, and you can do 2 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Suspension trainer push-pull. According to Jason Walsh, cross-lateral loading is very important for any sport, especially for MMA fight training. Using a suspension trainer, Jake worked on a push-pull motion, engaging his entire upper body and core. This dynamic exercise is actually Jason's favorite and improved Jake's overall strength and balance. You can do 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps on each side and build that strength. 11th, push-pull rips. To keep things in balance, they performed push-pull rips too, which involved alternating explosive pushing and pulling movements using resistance bands. This exercise helped Jake generate power in opposite directions, and that's how he could do all those punches and counterattacks. Do the same 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps of push-pull rips too. 12th, primitive climber sprints. To finish the workout routine, Jake's endurance was tested with primitive climber sprints, a cardio-intensive drill on the Versa Climber. This machine mimics climbing, making it a full-body workout that skyrockets heart rate and strengthens the legs, core, and arms. It's also one of Jason's most favorite ones. A great workout program can only work if you have the right person who has passion to do it all. Jake Gyllenhaal did it, and it showed in his performance in the movie. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for next video showing on the screen.